Greetings, I am Laz.
And I... Scandal!
Oh my god! Sorry, this is from the carryover from the last episode, so if you're here without seeing the last episode, let's play a game together! Alright.
Honey.
Ooh,
Rubber
boy! You're not even in this room, shut up. Louisa out in the hall. Rubber ducky, you're the one! You make
You grab my thighs and... I'm not gonna say...
Oh my god! Just here's Louisa going by singing a sex song. It's fine. As she's heading off to give someone else a sponge bath.
Yeah. And it's like a power scrubber.
Oh,
a little horse brush, power scrubber, everybody. Oh god.
Oh god. Alright. What is about to happen? Miki pouts her lips. Okay, we can't ever just pout. She can't ever just nod. She can't ever just shake. She has to pout her lips. What else would she pout? Her butt. She pouts her ass.
Oh my god! So you know what they call that? Hemorrhoids.
Oh god. I have hemorrhoids. I can't sit anywhere. All right, so she pouts. She gonna do pout her hair, pout her eyes. What a show. My friend's gonna die. Hold on a second. This is as bad as the toast one. Oh my god. Just technical difficulties. Hold on for a second. Here we go.
Holy shit.
She just beautifully pouts her ass. It's a shift in the thighs. You know that thing where they kick them out for, the pictures? It's an ass pout.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So you know how ass cleavage thing was a thing for a while? Ass cleavage, meaning they would just, low
the dress
pants.
really, really low. Yeah.
Yep,
I remember like the really low cut dress. Too.
Now ass pouting is a thing. All right. You want to show me around your bachelor pad?
Can you show me around your bachelor pad?
He still can't get it. My what? It's because you don't know what a bachelor pad is, because somehow while you've heard all the guys on your team and at your school talk about hot nurses, they've never talked about a bachelor pad for reasons. Miki breaks character for a second, because I had broken character badly and didn't have one. Your room, dummy. Okay, I point to my closet. There's
a closet?
In your hospital room, you now have a bathroom,
closet.
which makes sense. A refrigerator, which I don't understand.
What if it's a standing closet?
No.
A free, away from
a
the
wardrobe.
wall.
I know, but why would you have a wardrobe in there?
But I've seen hospitals that have them, because sometimes you have, multiple, they'll put stuff in there, so it's like motivation, so you can dress yourself.
Isn't that a long-term care facility rather than a hospital?
Depends.
All right, I point to my closet.
It really does depend.
This here is my walk-in closet. It's where I keep all my clothes for our dates, honey. Because I don't have clothes for anything but dating you. That's my whole wardrobe.
And these are my
you.
Miki thongs.
As to say,
This one's got your face imprinted on it, and it says Hatsune Miku.
If I wasn't dating you, I wouldn't wear clothes at all.
Oh, God.
Wow. I bet you have a lot of clothes. I sure do. I have a lot of, white gowns.
Oh, well, at least we know what color we have on now.
Our handkerchief is white. It's
hankies.
okay. Our neckerchief is white. I just
really, really long, disappointing
handkerchief. It's fine. We don't even know how long it goes. We don't know if this is a thigh handkerchief or a knee handkerchief or whatever.
Or an ankle handkerchief.
An handkerchief.
An
handkerchief. All right. He's so bad at this. He's shit at this. He's like, oh, she's role playing, which you apparently don't know how to do. Look at my white tuxedos.
16. The thing that I'm kind of... Okay, so the one thing that I will admit sometimes that I do crack up about is, the thing of going, yes, sometimes with characters you're like, yeah, you're being way too picky because they are supposed to be a kid. But there is also a thing that I like pointing out of going yeah, but also at the same time as well, the character is inconsistently written as, a bad 16-year-old.
Right.
So some of this is going, he gets it, and then he completely drops it, and I'm like, but... You're brilliant. I understand people have different skill sets, and it makes total sense.
But
it just
the thing
gets
is,
frustrating.
if you don't establish this character as having any of those skills, or not having in those skills, by the time you move to this far in the game, you probably want to know what your character's about, and we really don't know. And the thing is him being like, I don't know how to do this, would be something that'd be really good to discuss in his own head, instead of just being like, I recognize that she's role-playing. No, I totally recognize again that she's role-playing. It's clear that she's role-playing.
Right.
So he knows what this is, I guess. Anyway.
I wonder if he has a barbarian that
Right.
seduces literally everyone. Like, he knows what role... That's why I'm also saying he's supposed to be a 16-year-old, because my brain went, right, when I knew a bunch of people when I was younger and they were all role-playing, a lot of it was basically about technicality.
And about breaking stuff.
And about breaking stuff.
Breaking stuff
and also fucking literally everything if they were horny.
See, and I never had that one happen, but there we go.
I mean,
anyway.
You did, but what you got was the Christian version of it, which is I need to marry your characters constantly.
It's true.
Like that, okay, so that is an amendment, you're correct, even I'm also correct, is that if you were there, you couldn't, if you were horny, you had to marry whatever character was there for it to be okay.
Yes, okay, fair. I had the Christian version of fuck everything, which was I want to try and marry your characters to mine.
Every single one.
And all of your NPCs. Anyway, that's the bathroom over there. I point toward the door on the other end of the room, but not the one we came in through. That's where I, take a bath so I can get ready for our movie nights. This is kind of amazing how he's just like, everything is about you, and that's the only thing he can come up with. It's kind of charming.
This is also though where I'm going like, see, look at the role play. The role play is strong. My role play literally only like it does feel like honestly where I've done like smut role plays with people sometimes, and the only point, like you're like, all we're trying to do is get the characters to bone,
and that's
right?
it.
And that's it. And you're like just scrounging to just be like, and everything revolves around them. And here's this thing in relation to them because it's all about the boning.
So I have
like
to
this
say,
makes total sense.
As somebody who is a sort of diehard storyteller, as far as like games are concerned, when I read fan fiction, and sometimes my friend and I do read bad fan fiction together.
Oh yeah.
And we try not to like mock the writers so much as just like the ridiculousness of what they're writing.
The thing is that we do mock them. We just mock them together, alone, privately.
So there's no public shaming.
Because that is not the point of the thing. Like you can genuinely go, this is bad writing. Because we just like do the same thing to a professional, but a professional is a different thing where you'd be like in the end going like, this is a product, you put this out for consumption.
And we're consuming it. And what we think is that it tastes like bad grammar.
Yeah, it tastes like very bad grammar. And her boobs rolled in a circle. Her boobs barrel rolled over each other.
Which was actually a big professional book that people laughed about for a while. Anyway, so this is kind of funny to me, but I'm just like, there have been a couple of times where my friend is like, we're in a fandom together and we're specifically like going, okay, looking up fan fiction about this character, and I'm just like, seems like all they want these characters to do is have sex. Like the primary fan fiction I'm running into is they just want to get them together, and their premises seem terrible. And then I just rattled off to my friend this idea of, if you just want this seduction to happen, here's a scenario where it can happen, and I just lay it all out where like nothing is like everything works in universe, but it's aggressively contrived to make the characters do so rather than we'll lead them there through personalities. Yes. And my friend was just like, that's amazing. And I'm like, why not do that?
Just, once again, the thing we've talked about, just own up to the hot. Just do the hot.
Just do what you're after. It's fine. Okay, Miki walks over to my bed and sits on it. And what's this, mister? Oh,
that's my father. I mean,
that is my one and only bed, except for the other bed. I mean, except for there's no other door in this room. I don't actually have a bathroom, do I? Don't lie to me. I know. Oh, my bed.
He has a pot.
And what do you do in your bed? I sleep and think about you. Oh, dream about you. Yeah, I sleep there. That's what beds
The music
are for.
went from sexy to playful.
So the music went from Mr. doesn't know what sex is. That is what it is.
Yeah.
I've been assaulting Miki, like Rena, with essentially like physical intrusion in reference to like sort of, I don't know if I want to say sexual things, kind of, but certainly like kissing and romantic touching kind of things. And then like, I don't know what sex is. That's what beds are for, right? And now that I'm here, and now that I'm here, sorry, what are you going to do in your bed now? Goodness gracious. That just spiraled out of nowhere.
No, it didn't.
It didn't. She's been reading this the whole time.
It really didn't. It's actually, okay, but I feel for Mr. here because sometimes I'm really just like, yeah, I get to go over to somebody's house. Like it's been a dumb thing that I have definitely done. And I've gone to places and I've been like, what the fuck? What situation did I just walk into? I was really just on, I am on friend vibe. This is where we're vibing. And everybody goes, no. And I went, oh. The sad, it feels.
This is
me.
not the sad. This is,
This is the sad.
This is the sad. I've had that a few times too, where it's like, we are the friend. And then like, you hang at their house and there's this weird awkward vibe and they never ask you over again. And you think about it for a couple of weeks and you're like, they were trying to hit on me the whole time. And I did not catch it at all. And so they were like, clearly you're not into me. And I was like, but it was kind of an interesting, like, we could have friended, oh well.
Well, and that's the thing is people going like, you weren't interested in me because you didn't want to have sex with me. And it's like, but I was fine with friending you.
Like, I thought that being friends was cool, but you know, you can't be friends with a girl unless she's going to be your girlfriend, I guess. I begin to sweat profusely, which only applies to me in this situation because, you know,
Yeah.
girl. Whatever you want to do, babe. We could, like, remake the bed or, like, fold the sheets down or watch a movie.
We can move the curtain. That's a real good one.
We
It
could
gets a lot of views.
We could look out the window and see the scenery. If you say so. It happened so fast. Without warning, Miki pulls my wheelchair.
She's gonna yeet us onto the bed.
She does catapult him
She's
onto the bed.
also on the bed.
She's already on the bed.
Over, and somehow the back of the wheelchair is facing towards her. She yanks us towards her. Like, I'm like, what?
I say, because the thing is right now she is literally on the bed. That is where her sprite is positioned. So she's on her knees on the bed, somehow looking at us already in the back of the bed. Except for she's looking at the viewer, and Mister's over there in his wheelchair, looking at her. So she's just sideways. She's just on his bed, facing the wall where the pillow of his bed goes, and he's over there in his wheelchair, and it's an amazing experience.
Right.
And somehow she pulls his wheelchair. All of a sudden, I'm right in front of her. Her up on my bed, looking way fucking down at me. So my face is basically at, I don't want to say where my face is.
Okay, so I wanted to clear something up real quick because it occurs to me.
Okay.
If anybody ever gets the idea that we strictly just go to find fan fiction just to make fun of it, that's not true.
Oh,
what happens
reasonable,
is,
yes.
yeah, usually, okay, so what we talk about usually is in regards to like construction of character, what's going on in terms of the plot, if that's also the thing we're going for. Like, I totally understand going across fan fiction and going, oh my god, I can't believe they wrote this porn, and you're like, they wanted to write porn, why are you making fun of it? Like,
no,
that is the thing I get tired of.
We don't really just seek out fan fiction just to make fun.
No, not at all.
Once in a while we'll seek out funny concepts because we're like, people have started writing what? There's a meme to write what?
Right. And then so, but also what we usually get stuck in is going like, okay, I started reading basically something, and then what completely lost me was either something like an incredible like gap in grammar or just the way the sentence or the story went, where like I have just read bullet point fan fiction, which I guess is just a thing, like it's been interesting, and like I cracked up super hard because it's like this where you're just kind of going, where are you in the room? What's going on? And they just kind of jump around, and it makes no sense. And that's usually then when we sit there, we'll read stuff out loud to each other. We'll kind of giggle
and it just
all
kind
day.
of can make it sound ridiculous by taking everything completely literally.
Yeah, and you read
fun.
all the errors and you read all the grammatical mistakes, and you just kind of go, I do not know what's going on here, but he has a dome.
Or sometimes you get an experience of going like, I don't know how they think anatomy works, but clearly this author is young, and I'm going to enjoy the fact that they don't know how anatomy works because this is funny for me.
Yes, and also
it's
I have been there, and I have made fun of my own fan fiction. No, I'm not sharing.
All right,
go away.
I'm right in front of her.
Right.
I can see her knees pressing into my bed really well.
Yes.
She pulls me in for a kiss.
We get
I
interrupted.
cannot literally reach because she has to drag me up by my flimsy hospital gown and lean down because she's on top of the bed. And I try to help her. I push up with my one leg. Is this really happening? She has literally kissed you before.
Yeah, it's fine.
She leans back. I'm still in my wheelchair. She's still on the bed. It's fine. Oh, so that's what you want to do in bed. Mister, you're so romantic. We kiss again while she is kneeling up on my bed and I am down in my wheelchair. I wrap my arms around the back of her thighs and her knees as she is bent in half, more bendy than Louisa ever hopes to be. We kiss again. She smells good. She's a good kisser too, but she doesn't smell like her lipstick, unlike Louisa,
Yeah.
whose lipstick smells good. I can't believe what I've been missing all this time. She could have been kissing me constantly as a service to me.
Dang.
Miki pulls back and smacks her lips. That's fascinating.
That's so extent.
I'm clearly enjoying what we did. That's not weird. That's super weird. She smiles at me and winks. Playtime's over, dude. I gotta get back to my shift. And just like that, the illusion is shattered. Our role-playing is done.
Holy shit, like, okay,
barely...
so comparatively, and again, I know this is ridiculous, if this is a real-world scenario, there's no comparison, but I'm really, like, I'm entertained as, like, we didn't even pick the premium scene with Louisa, did we?
No, we did.
Did we?
We did.
That was
we
so
let her kiss us.
fucking radical.
The
like,
difference?
and intense.
Yes.
And this is just like, I'm
Mwah.
keep playing with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm actually really surprised. The reason why I'm pointing that out, guys, is because to me, in terms of these games, they really have a thing with escalation. Like, big time.
There's a
it's
little
that
bit of...
DBZ power escalation where you're kind of like, I'm expecting that this is just going to get more and more and more intense, even if other characters aren't even involved.
Right? And the thing is it's like, there is really this experience of going, they escalated the shit out of Louisa, and then Miki's like, I'll kiss you on the lips. She's already kissed us like that, which it doesn't need to escalate. That's a weird-ass contrast to what just happened with Louisa, where she kisses us again and again and again and tries to suck our face off.
Yeah, well, and then, so my big concern, though, also about that is that I recognize, too, in my own brain of going, like, well, that's sort of the kind of behavior that I've been taught of people going, well, you know, I expect that this needs to escalate. Like, I've been out with people who are like, it basically needs to escalate in regards to our romance or physical relationship, because what else are we doing? I don't just want to sit here and kiss you or hold your hand.
It can't just be different or more, it has to be escalated.
Yeah.
And I've never really understood that.
And then also people go, and then everything is still free game, but it's not as good, it's not as much. Like, I have gotten deeply irritated at other stories and even fan fiction where they just go, the real thing that we're hyping up to and the only real thing is sex.
It's like a specific kind of P&V sex.
Or not, depending on the kind of fan fiction you're reading.
It's penetrative sex, of specifically.
Yeah.
Whatever anatomy you're working with.
Which is super freaking frustrating.
Oh, okay. Have a good day at work.
Miki.
Miki stands up and walks towards the door. Before she exits, she turns around, because she stood up on my bed, walks straight off of my bed, like that meme of walking over the rocks and stumps.
Yep.
And then just turns to look at us. And by the way, thanks for playing along. That's the most fun I've had in this hospital.
Ever had.
Oh, sorry. That's the most fun I've ever had in this hospital.
That's...
I've tried it over and over again, and no one else plays along. You're the only sucker. I mean, that was hot. You're the best, mister. And as if she doesn't want to hear my reaction, she leaves. Okay, now what should I do?
You don't even think about going like, that was sort of abrupt and fast and...
I woke up too early and I feel tired as a sloth. Do you have any therapy?
It's true.
Do you have any, like,
she is
appointments? Yeah.
She consumed him and he's... I know, I just woke up early.
I'm just tired. She just sucked the life energy right out of you, and that was amazing.
Great. Tired.
She's also a younger succubus, so she just, like, overwhelm you harder. Whereas Louisa's like, I know how to pace myself.
It's fine.
It's fine. I should rest for a bit. Maybe I can visit Rena tonight at the ICU. If she is in brilliant, lovely, glorious health
why is she
and getting
still
healthier
in
and
the
healthier,
ICU?
yeah, why is she still in the ICU? That sounds like a good idea. I'll sleep my day away, have no care or medication or anything I need to take care of, and then go visit her. Crawl into my bed and slip under my blanket.
I have a raging boner.
It's still warm from Miki sitting on it.
I
close my eyes and take a nap. What is the point of these details? That night. Wait, you're not going to see her in the evening? You're going to wait till nighttime?
Whoa. No, we just woke up.
I know. That night. See, I'll go see Miki. I'll go see Rena later today. That night. So we're not going to see her in the evening. We're not going to see her in the afternoon.
I think
we're going to sleep from morning till night because the succubus drained us.
Yes.
And then we're going to be like, now let's go see her when we shouldn't be there because visiting hours are over.
Did you just have a depression nap? What just happened?
Nope. The Omnibuyer cannon. Wow, I feel energized. That was the longest nap I've ever had. Now it's time to visit Rena. I'm sure she's expecting me even though we don't communicate ever. I arrive outside the ICU in the dark of the night. In the dark of the night, going to Rena. In the dark of the night at the ICU.
ICU!
I see a guard in front of the door. I have never seen a guard in front of a door at a hospital. It doesn't mean it can't happen, but I've never seen it. I've seen it in movies when it's related to, like, we have actually somebody who is literally a
figure of importance.
A legal person. Like, they're in legal trouble.
Oh.
Like, they are currently under arrest.
Yeah.
And but they nonetheless have medical experiences where they need to be there.
Yeah.
I've seen that in movies, but I don't know. Anyway, I imagine also for, an important political figure, probably. Guard. All right, friend, say the dots. He doesn't seem to notice me, despite staring straight at me.
He still doesn't seem to notice me.
I peek behind a corner. What? I'm in the hall seeing him. I peek behind a corner and look somewhere else. I think this is supposed to be I peek around the corner at him, but if I can already see him, what is the point of this activity? Darn it. There's someone guarding the door. Wait.
What?
What? We
What?
just established that.
What the fuck?
You just wrote that twice, dude. I didn't know that the ICU is off limits at night, but I really want to visit Rena. That means you need to go get Louisa. How can I sneak past the guard? You need to go get Louisa. He seems to be sleepy, but if I make a noise, he might become alert again. Oh my god, you cannot literally open the door with your damn wheelchair without waking him. What should I do?
Oh
Go
my
home.
God.
Throw something to distract the guard.
Oh God, we're playing a Plague Tale. We're gonna throw a pot and crash it over in a corner.
Ah! And then he's gonna go stare at it for a whole 40 seconds going, why is there a broken pot here? It's strange. I do not understand.
Unusual that, but we can just wait because we'll have to find out in the next one which one we're gonna do.
Hey!
Kill me. All right, so thank you very much, guys, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share a video if you're having a good time with us. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We got some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Liz.
Oh,
And it was great playing with you. Bye!
Bye.